Hi there, everyone. This is Sharon for another Conscious Sharon moment. Yes, 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 yes. And so, for this Conscious Sharon moment, we're going to talk about benefits and side effect. In a previous Conscious Sharon moment, that came up for me. Are you benefiting for something, or is it a side effect? Now, you always know with conscious sharing, it's always about self. It's not about, it is about other people, but it's not. Okay, so when it comes to other people, a lot of times we take the stance of how someone impact us. So are they benefiting us, or are they a side effect? And I want to say I recently had a conversation with someone about that, and now, so that could be why this is in my spirit, and it may not be. Who knows? But we had a similar conversation about it. But when I was saying it in a previous conscious sharing moment, it really hit me. It's like, are certain experiences, or even again, when it comes to, taking care of yourself, it's all about you. So when it comes to the reflection and evaluation and the introspections, it's what you have come up really about yourself. Even though how much we may want to blame or point the finger at someone else, it's still all about us. It's like, how can I react differently? How can I be different? And so, when it comes to people, places, and things in our lives, I've had a previous conscious sharing moment talking about alignment. Are people, places, and things, are they in alignment with who we are, or at least where we want to go? And so, are people, places, and things, are they a benefit, or are they a side effect? Meaning that it's not in alignment of who we are or where we want to go, of who we are, internally, so deep inside, or at least what we represent or what we believe in, things of that sort. But the real question is, am I a benefit, or am I a side effect? Not only to others, because it's a little tricky. I'm going to say it's a gray line when it comes to others. Because when it comes to others, even myself, if I say that somebody is not a benefit for me, that could be my perception, then maybe not. It could be your perception, then maybe not. A lot of times, I'm going to say, you've heard me say it before, it's a duality. They both could be true. It really can be. But at the end of the day, what matters the most is, are you a benefit to yourself, or are you a side effect? Are you a consequence with the things that you say, with the attitudes that you have, with how you react to things? Sometimes even, you've heard me say it before, sometimes people can be a jerk. Hey, am I ever a jerk? I hope not, but somebody may perceive me in that way. But even if someone is, it's up to me to change that perception or change the way that I'm reacting. It always gives us the opportunity to go deeper within ourselves, to sit within ourselves. And I'm saying this, I'm talking about myself too. You know, the main question is, are you the person that you want to be? And is that benefiting you? Wherever you are in your life, it's not always a physical place. Wherever you are in your life, is that benefiting you? When it comes to the thing, whatever that thing is for you, it can mean so many different things, because we all talk about people, places, and things. So when it comes to things, or what you represent, or the things that you're doing, the things that you're not doing, whatever the thing is for you, is that thing within you benefiting you? Now, the side effect, is it The person that you are, with the things that you have within you, is it a side effect? Meaning, is it a consequence? Are you for your own good? When it comes to the place of where you are in your life right now at this moment, is it a side effect? Is it benefiting you? Is it a consequence? In the things that you have inside you, you know? What things do you have inside you? Do you have compassion? Do you have kindness? Are you at ease? Or if there's turmoil within you? And I will say that all of us, no matter who we are, even if you don't think so, it's still at some level, there is something that our soul, that our spirit within us that can be stuck, that sometimes we are operating in a belief that we have, in an experience that we have. And all of it, a lot of times, is subconscious. Believe me, I know, because I experience it. Sometimes I have people that will bring things to my attention. I'm like, really? You know? Now, sometimes I was like, oh, it could be their perception, but then sometimes not, because we have blind spots. We have things that we may not see about ourselves. So, are the things within you, is it a side effect? And now, sometimes people, especially using the word side effect, and the reason I say it that way is that sometimes people could say, well, Sharon, if it's a side effect, where somebody did something or it's some experience that I had, okay, I get it. But right now, at this very moment, you can decide to overcome the side effects that are inside of you. This is what caring about yourself is all about, is doing the work. Self-care is a journey. Being healthy is a journey. There's new things that I discover about myself, sometimes on a daily basis. Sometimes I see it myself. Sometimes I see it within other people. Sometimes it's brought to me by other people. But the main thing is what can you bring within yourself, that you can bring your attention to yourself to realize that you have biases, that you have blind spots. So what are the things inside of you that is a side effect for you? Because the more that we work on ourselves, and I've said this one time before, in that we need other people. We need the triggers. We need the activations, because there are some stuff that comes up even inside of me, like, oh, I didn't know that was there. I'm glad it came up because I was able to see where I would say it's not conscious for me, but I can see behaviorally, ooh, that was coming from an unlimited, a limited belief. That was coming from scarcity. That was coming from, whatever it may be. And so, even when someone brings something to my attention, I mean, I like it, but believe me, I'm taking it in. I'm evaluating it, and I'm listening. And I put it in there and sit with it. Something may come up at the time and it may not, and something may come up later. So again, almost like, in the medical field, as they say, oh, with this medication or this prescription, I'm going to say prescription because it may not always be medication. It may be something that the doctor has ordered you to do. And as they always like to say, where the benefits outweighs the side effect. Now, that's another story in and of itself, especially when it comes to medications. But are your benefits outweighing the side effects that are inside of you? And you're the only one who can control it. So be the doctor for yourself so you can repair, do whatever it is that you need to do for those side effects. Because until we can sit with ourselves, until I'm able to sit with myself, so I can undo whatever that thing is, I'm willing to do that. And what about you? So, again, not only are you a benefit and a side effect to others, but more so are you a benefit and side effect for yourself. So sit with that. So thank you for joining me for this conscious sharing moment. Remember to like and share. Also, remember to comment and let me know what are your benefits and what are your side effects. Again, within yourself. Because this is what this self-care is all about. It's not about what other people have done, said, or whatever they may be to you. You have control to recover. Be the doctor of yourself. And so that you can be a benefit to yourself because you can overcome these side effects that may be inside of you. So again, thank you for joining me.